MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Game 1 here in the... Josh Harrison stands in. He's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar ranging into the outfield, and that's the third out. Coming to the plate now, Chris Barnes.
Left fielder, Chris Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out. Ready for another chance. Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. Barnes has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Out towards left center. Barnes is after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Here's David Freese to stand in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Barnes will wait on it. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Barnes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff. Here's Starling Marte. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Brandon Finnegan. A 3 for 7 line. Lifted in the air out to left. Barnes is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Barnes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right
now. 4-0 the score tonight. A.J. Schugel wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at the plate. Andrew McCutchen. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Barnes going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's John Jaso now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
John Jaso.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Barnes on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish.
So striding in, Chris Barnes, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin. Striding in once again, Francisco Cervelli. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Oh, big guy.
Ready now, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chris Barnes.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
The 0-2 once more. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Ready once again, Jung Ho Kang. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
The shortstop, Jung Ho Kang.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Barnes has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jung Ho Kang. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Kang.
Ready on 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Barnes going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now, Chris
31.
Barnes. He's
Chris
0 for 2
Barnes.
thus far in this one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. It was filthy.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Barnes is retired, 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Chris Barnes. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here we go. Clutch up for us now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Ivan Nova earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac. And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001. Coming to the plate now, Chris Barnes comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. The runner scores from second. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game. The pitcher, Clay Buchholz, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Freese charging in on it. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, let's take a look at the Buckles defense, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Digging in, Chris Stewart. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Swing and a looper to left. Barnes has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded. Stepping in, Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes.
First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Oh, baby. Get your pitch up there. Hey, one time, right now.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Gung's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Right fielder.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Barnes is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Here's David Freese to stand in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Barnes racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2. Into the box now, Chris Barnes. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Josh Harrison stands in. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Barnes looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Standing in, Chris Barnes.
31. Chris Barnes.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see it. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Jose Guerrero gets the win in relief.
Even more so at the highest level of play, the honing of fundamentals must never be overlooked.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. At the plate, Chris Barnes carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the upper deck and gone. And good for him. Chris Barnes has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league.
Ready for another chance? Jedd Gyorko. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jedd Gyorko.
0-1 count and the pitch. Here's Gyorko now with a high fly ball out to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 22 on the year. And with it, the Cardinals have come back to even things at 2.
Hello there, Mr. Dave Carroll.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll move on to the bottom of it. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes.
Hit to third. Suarez takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in once again, Chris Barnes. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. In the air to left. Barnes over to his right.
Oh, so
1 down.
it's Dave. Oh, okay.
Digging in once again, Chris Barnes.
Number 31, Chris Barnes.
First offering on its way. And a liner.
Dang it, why you
foul
distract
into
me
the
like
seats
that?
down the
I hit a
right
fastball
side.
right down the
Oh, he's
middle.
clearly hitting off a fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Now the 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You're too slow.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Hey, right guy. No one's better up there, kid.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him.
Watch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Pitch swung on and
Bro,
hit in the air.
my first base coach just called me a babe. I quit.
Piscotty is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And the throw in gets away from him. Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Barnes racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. 4-2 the final score tonight. Anthony DeSclafani wins his third of the season. Raisel Iglesias wraps it up for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to the Show Nation. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series. So digging in now, Chris Barnes. He went deep in the contest last night. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped. And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eric Hosmer becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He currently sits 7th in the National League in runs batted in, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. And that gets down as he can't get there in time.
Another hit in the inning, the second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Alex Gordon.
2-1 now to Gordon. But a fastball that just misses inside.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. In to score, the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second. Digging in to try it again, Chris Barnes.
Number 31.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. A view of Cincinnati from the Brent Spence Bridge.
Now batting. Shortstop. Aledmys Diaz.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Barnes has it in his. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Ready for another shot now. Chris Barnes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Moving under it, Pham.
Ow. Freaking rammed my foot into the wall.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Ready once again, Chris Barnes.
Left fielder, Chris Barnes.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Miller's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Right here, big hit right here. Here we go.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Waiting out
to
is
these balls
Peralta.
like that.
And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Reds are down in order, but they lead it by a margin of. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yadier Molina.
Right now, fellas.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Barnes moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Second baseman.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fly ball to straightaway left. Barnes over to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
Oh shit. Crap. I'm on my phone. Lou Allison.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati.
3-10, bro.
At the plate, Chris Barnes. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
I really wasn't looking for it.
Stepping
Just
in,
got lucky.
Alex Gordon. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Alex Gordon.
Cahill ready, the 1-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Sardinas ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Chris Barnes. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Drive it deep, Big Doc. Here we go.
Hit hard to short. Sardinas has it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Chris Barnes.
This is like
2
my
on,
3
2 out for him here in the 3rd.
3 at-bats, 3 innings. I like it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 down, runners at first and second. Late that time for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
1 ball.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Set to deal on 2-2. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Go.
Has a look, now the pitch. And strike 3
No.
there as they'll finally work out of the inning as
this boy just throws like 100-mile-an-hour fastball, even though it was in the 90s.
Striding in once again, Chris
The left
Barnes.
fielder, number 31, Chris Barnes.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled
Got
away.
a curveball.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Keep driving. Let's go right here.
Grounded back up the middle. Sardinia's towards second. He's got it. The relay on to first. The double play and the side. Here's Will Myers. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Barnes racing back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Asuaje. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here it comes on 1-1. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Barnes is there and he'll put it away. Ready for another shot now. Chris Barnes. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Katnick has it in his tracks. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Whoa, 3 people in my stream.
Ready once again, Will Myers. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, 0 for 4.
Myers.
Pitch popped up. Escobar will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Striding in, Chris Barnes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfect.
Back to him on the mound. All right, back to him on the mound. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Carter Capps gets the win in relief, his second of the year. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up the front. Comes into play here at 273. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Ball 1.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Now a swing and a ball pop high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Tony Cingrani will be on the mound to start. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. San Diego with their 50th team win in this one. Richie Cincinnati. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the San Diego Padres and the Cincinnati Reds. Settling in now, Chris Barnes. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Renfroe has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Barnes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Renfroe is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Chris Barnes. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And there's a fastball to begin the at-bat as Weaver gets ahead.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Stop worrying about that freaking just pitch it.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1.
All right, one more time right here.
That's ball.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Into the box, Chris Barnes. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
I totally just skipped over that screen, even though it probably wasn't.
Hey, it's high, let it fly.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and
that was a grand slam. Let's go.
Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the upper deck and gone.
Oh yay. I'll take it.
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that?
Standing in, Luis Sardinas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Luis Sardinas.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Barnes will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. 10-4, the final in this game. Scott Feldman wins his team-leading 10th game of the year as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
4 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Scott Feldman. His record is now 10-6. The loss goes to Jared Weaver. His record is
American Ballpark. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set. Now at the plate, Chris Barnes. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. These Padres, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they won the first 2 games. They played really good ball and then lost yesterday's game. They still got a chance now to win the series. You don't want to split it after you win the first 2. It's a pivotal game for them.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Stepping into the box, Anthony DeSclafani. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. Barehanded on the move. Wow. And here's Jose Peraza. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Jose Peraza.
The 0-1 delivery. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The shortstop, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Alcides Escobar. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Chacin comes set, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Slider.
2 runs, 5 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Where is my phone? It's right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order as they're unable to add. At the plate, Yolis Chacin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 46. Yolis Chacin.
In the air now out to left field. Barnes is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Now in the box, Chris Barnes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Luis Sardinas. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Luis Sardinas.
0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar onto the grass, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Blair Jimenez.
He's gonna hit over
represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Meanwhile, now this is a fair ball down the line in left.
Oh my God! What are you doing?
For extra bases, and that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Rarely do you see a rookie.
Oh,
now at the plate, Chris Barnes, and a big at bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Hey, he's right here. Let's go, kid.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Let's up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch down the third baseline, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is
stop making noises. That's just
now. We're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Huh? I'm confused.
Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish.
How was I relieved if I was
Well, maybe
batting
a little
order?
bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Anthony.
I need to hit the gym, huh? Bet. Oh, I really don't have that good of an average.
It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Pitches a cold strike to throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. 0-1, here it comes.
What is this
and
field
that
look
one
so
stayed
weird?
Too low, apparently. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, they won their game last night.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's
Get
a big
base. Go,
sign.
go,
They're
go, go,
starting to
go,
play
go,
good
go, go, yep.
baseball. I talked to the manager. He loves how they compete.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Rick Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Little flare out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
2 strikes, and he hits it in the left field. You couldn't hit a sand wedge better than that ball was placed right there.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He currently sits 7th in the National League in runs batted in, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. Grounded back up the middle.
Oh, nope.
What a flip for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Running for home. Good thing I didn't.
Into the box now.
Yeah,
Alex
he's gonna
Gordon,
walk.
his head-to-head line against Garza, comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Set to
Get a grand
deliver on
slam.
0-2. Here it comes. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll... Stepping up now, Travis Shaw. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
Baseman, Travis Shaw.
This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit.
Cut it.
Striding in once again,
Now
Chris
batting,
Barnes.
Left fielder, Chris
Into the windup
Barnes.
and the pitch. Now a
Dang it,
swing and a
bad
ball
swing.
popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan
Leading off for the
Perez.
Brewers.
No hits in 2
Second
trips to the
baseman,
plate for him in the ball game.
Hernan Perez.
Swing and a looper to left. And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out. Ready once again, Chris Barnes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup
Does my
that
guy
really
look like a
hasn't
friggin'
found
hillbilly
its
on
groove
that
in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today.
Ready for another shot now. Devonta Jesus Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jesus Jr.
Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Come on, get
Is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Digging in to try it again. Chris Barnes. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Back to work now
Of
is
course,
Garza
the
as he
one
jumps
top I don't
ahead of
guess
the
in that
leadoff
spot.
man
It's
here,
right there.
0-1.
Okay.
Well, they're
Whatever.
still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening. One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Steal base. All right, showtime.
Digging in once again, Eric.
Come on, throw it already.
0-2 pitch. And there he goes.
Oh, I didn't get an
towards
aggressive
second.
lead.
Pitch
That's okay.
inside the throw, and it skips
yeah,
in
I
as
think I
he
did.
steals the bag easily.
something happen for us. Need you.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Well, that single right there moves runners to 1st and 3rd in less than 2 outs, and he's been throwing it terrific.
Why is it making me go if
some magic to wiggle out of this
most
one?
likely
Still got the double play in order. Maybe he can roll that double play ball.
Swing and a hot shot toward 3rd. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll played 1 for sure and maybe a 2nd. In to score the runner from 3rd. And he'll pull into 2nd here with nobody out.
Just some more of the same.
Digging in and looking for more. Chris Barnes. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Back
in. As long as they don't get a double play or a strikeout.
Hey, Griffin and Griffin, kid, let's go.
Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there. And you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
That's ball.
Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
1, 2. Please let me show.
Ready on 1 and 2.
Nope.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to 1st and no swing. It's ball 2. Runners are at 1st and 3rd with none out. Chopped weakly to the left.
Oh, we didn't get the runner.
Indeed, he'll take only the out at 1st as the run comes in to score.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Jabba Chamberlain gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as we welcome you to Miller Park. Digging in, Hernan Perez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. So striding in, Chris Barnes. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
Hard liner to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it climbs, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that 2nd runner at 3rd, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground at 1st. And a backhanded reach at 1st.
Oh, that was our pitcher that got the base hit?
And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead. Digging in, Travis Shaw. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Travis Shaw.
Here it comes on 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Barnes. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. And that is through into right field for a single. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Rodriguez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Ready for another chance?
He almost
Jose
made it.
Peraza, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Why am I eating
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
That's
And
that
he'll
an
reach
error, or is
first
that
as they can't make the play on him.
I think it's a base hit because that was a
Here's
hard thing.
Alcides
hard.
Escobar, the shortstop. He's 1 for
catch.
2 in the ball game.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Not in time.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Grounded to the right. A play at the plate.
Oh wow.
The tag, and he's out at the
Bad
plate.
decision, and the computer made me go.
Coming to the
Whatever.
plate now,
The left
Chris
fielder, number
Barnes.
31.
He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw in time as he's called
that was
out on
in
a
time.
bang-bang play at
No
first.
way.
Now to the plate, Chris Barnes. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so
He could have
far.
challenged it. Why didn't he challenge it?
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike
Yeah, I
to
didn't-
even
I
the
didn't
count.
really like that
1-1. 5 runs, 12 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And that's swung on
I
and
didn't really like
fouled
that
straight
much
back.
better. But it's still it's like not the great thing. I could have got a base hit. Alright.
A swing and a miss
Well,
on a
I
ball way
tapped
outside
X.
the strike zone, and the
Why
inning
would you-
is over.
Plate discipline is
A
not used for
6-4
Arvin.
finish in tonight's affair. Eduardo Rodriguez earns
I think
win
I'm gonna
number
finish the
4
series
on the
and then I'm gonna
season.
stop streaming.
Jimmy Nelson
Victorious
couldn't
Cincinnati
escape
Reds.
the 4th inning
6
as
runs
he slapped
on
with the
14
loss.
hits.
Oh, whoa.
So that's a
Speed the
wrap.
devil. I didn't really want to stream that long. Alright, I might stream later tonight. I'll see you guys later with another MLB Road to the Show episode. And as always, I hope you enjoy.